It's a beautiful morning here in Edinburgh. The sun is so bright in here today. It's so lovely to see. Over the last few days, it's been quite dreary and very January-esque. So to have this sunshine really is making me feel a lot happier and just gives a boost of energy. So you may remember I told you that I'm having a new sofa. That isn't being delivered till February the 19th. I was hoping I would have it for the party, but it's not going to be delivered just yet. So yesterday I laundered the covers. That's the great thing about this sofa. I've had it for 11 years now. Wow, I can't believe that. 11 years. And the quality of it has been amazing. It washes so well. It does have some marks on it now that I can't get out. But it has washed well, and it's always looked great after I've washed it. So yeah, I've got to keep this for the party, which I didn't really want to do. I wanted to have my new sofa, but we have to be patient. So yeah, I've washed that, ironed it, put it back on. All of the cushions are there. By the way, these cushions are from a friend of mine, Sophie Patterson, and she has done a collaboration with Andrew Martin. And I adore these cushions. They're a great size. Just look how big they are. Nice and big with feathers. And I love on this one the horse bit design. And then this one is more of like a boucle, like a Chanel boucle. Very neutral. Pretty cushions, and I love that they're so big. So they go on the sofa. I'm going to put those back now. But the room is looking quite nice for the party. Also, my French chair, you remember that from a few weeks ago, that is still at the upholsterer. We had to order a new pad for the bottom seat because it wasn't big enough and I wanted to have it filled with feathers. So that's why it's taking so long. He had to order a new pad for that. I was hoping that would be ready for the party, but that is okay. So yeah, the room is looking really beautiful in the sunlight. I just love it. Look at my messy desk there with all of my notes on and everything. That is Reality of Nicholas Fairford. And in here, in the dining room, what I'm going to do this evening is clear off the dining table. This has been kind of my Christmas spring setting. I'm going to clear off this table because on my party, this is going to be filled with the canapes. So that is going to get cleared away. At the back here is all of the alcohol for the party. So I like to have champagne. So I bought champagne. We've got some organic Prosecco here. This is absolutely beautiful Prosecco. It's so dry. It tastes wonderful. And then I've got a few bottles of Chablis. I've got some more wine coming. So I think we have enough alcohol, I'm hoping. And then down here, I bought a new champagne bucket for all of my champagne to go in there with ice. And then I like to have hand towels so that when people are washing their hands in the bathroom, they can just use one each and then pop it into a basket to be washed so that people don't have to use the same towel. So these are little things that I've been preparing this week. Nathan came with me to buy all of the alcohol, which was a great help. He helped me carry it upstairs from the car park. So I feel very organised. With the canapes that I'm getting, I'm actually having them done by a caterer because I am having the busiest week ever. Let me just turn the camera around. Yes, I'm having the busiest week ever. I've had a few YouTube videos to film, including this one. I've got Sophie going to the groomer today for her haircut and a bath. I've got my hair tomorrow. I needed to buy a new outfit for the party, and then we've had a business campaign to do with the videographer, which is tomorrow, so that will be the whole day tomorrow. Nathan and I, with our videographer, creating video for a brand, so that is going to take up tomorrow. So I needed to get everything prepared before tomorrow. So it's been very, very busy this week, but those are my favourite types of week when you've got lots to do and life is filled. I like to be kept busy. When I'm not busy, I feel a little bit lost, like I should be doing something. So yes, I'm feeling very organised. The party, I like to feel relaxed about a party and I like to enjoy the lead up and the process, because I think if you don't, then the party is not a success and people can feel and sense your anxiety. So I think a good relaxing build-up is best. That is why I decided to not make my own canapes. I could have done that, but it would have taken up another whole day, which I don't have. So yeah, just getting the caterers in to do that. It wasn't too expensive, and I know that they're going to be delicious, and it will give me a lot of ease. So it's always worth it when you can do that. So I'm going to be taking Sophie for her groom. Nathan's going to come along with me. We're going to go to... So where Sophie goes for her grooming is about 40 minutes away in the car. So instead of driving all the way back, I always stay in the local area while she's having it done. So we're going to go to Roslyn Chapel, probably for a little bit of lunch and a walk in this lovely weather. So I will probably show you around there. How cute is Sophie, by the way? She always likes to lie on a blanket or something. If there's something on the floor, like a blanket or anything, she has to curry up and perch on it. I think that is a real Shih Tzu trait. So this sweater is a wool sweater that I shrunk yesterday. So I'm going to turn that into a sweater for her. But she loves being all cozy, don't you? You love being all cozy. So I wanted to show you the garden because on Sunday I spent the day tidying the garden because it was a bit of a mess after we had a storm. You may have heard that we had a really bad storm here. My bay trees got blown over and also my mirror got blown over, and sadly that did not survive the storm. So that is all broken. I need to take that to the skip. But everything else is pretty okay. The bay trees are doing okay. So on Sunday, this was filled with leaves all around here and all here. So I managed to sweep all the leaves away. And then I potted these plants. These are camellias, I think. Camellias, I think. I always forget plant names. And then I just did a general tidy up. So when we go to take Sophie for her grooming, there is a garden centre close by, and I would like to maybe have a look at buying something else for the garden, maybe 2 plants to go there, because also in the storm, I had 2 of those, and one of those fell over and broke as well. So my garden didn't do too well in the storm. But look how beautiful. Blue skies, yay, gorgeous. So I've just arrived at the grooming where Sophie comes to have her groom. Peggy's in the back. Can you see? And so is Nathan. So I'm just going to drop her off and then we're going to go and have a nice time at Roslyn Chapel. Let's go.
I'll give you a call. You staying around the area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you soon. Bye. So I'm just having a scone with jam and cream and a cup of tea. I really wanted to have some soup, but they were sold out. So I've got to have that instead, but I guess that's okay. Lovely with a cup of tea. So this is the beautiful Roslyn Chapel. I come here once a year because it's just got this really calm, serene feeling about it. It's in the middle of the Scottish countryside and it's just the most beautiful chapel, filled with history and mystery. And it's just got a very nice feeling. So I always like to come here when I take Sophie for her groom. It always ends up being January as well. By the way, look at Nathan's incredible outfit today. In his cape. Yeah, so this is where we are. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to take photos inside, or videos, so this is the only thing you'll get to see from here. So, we're just at the garden centre. We're buying some plants. Nathan's buying some house plants. He's got a lovely fern here. Some other things, and I'm just buying some more buxus to go in my garden. So this is going to be nice, and we've got some lovely pots here. I love coming to the garden centre. It's the day of the party. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon and I'm just getting everything prepared. I'm feeling very relaxed. I've had my hair done. It's looking nice and fresh. I haven't got any product in it, so it's looking a bit floppy, but I'll do that later on. Had my eyebrows threaded yesterday, so they're looking neat. And I've just been getting the house ready, so I've cleaned this morning. And the canapes have just arrived. I've got no room in the fridge. It was filled with champagne. I've had to take all of that out and try and fit as much of the food as I can in as possible. Mostly I put in the fish, like the salmon and the crustaceans. So those are in there. And then I'm just going to flip round. I have done the table here with some nice spring flowers. We've got some daffodils in bud vases and some gorgeous parrot tulips in there. And then I got out my Nicholas Fairford napkins. I'm only serving canapes, so I've actually realised that perhaps I don't need a big napkin, but I've got about 20 napkins. And then the caterer has just delivered some paper napkins, cocktail napkins, so I think I'll use those. Then through the kitchen, some of the champagne and Prosecco. And then in here, the fridge, we've got the canapes, which are just kind of, I've had to put them all together. I need another shelf in the fridge to be able to fit more, because it's all a bit of a mess. And then I've just put the rest outside because it's quite cold out there. They're in cling film, and these are just hummus and things, so they're not going to spoil out here, I don't think. But my friend Maria is on her way and she's going to help me sort this out. Garden's looking pretty. Sophie, are you excited about the party? Yes. And the house is looking quite nice. I'm going to move the plant off the table. The ice bucket is going to go on there with all the glasses, and that should be good. So yes, exciting. Well, good morning all. It is now Monday morning, so the party was absolutely fabulous. It's one of the best parties I think I've ever had. Everybody just had so much fun. We were all dancing and laughing and just having the best time. We drank 32 bottles of champagne, which is a lot. I'm glad that I bought as many as I did, because at the end of the evening, when it was all wrapped up, there was like one bottle left, so we had just enough. I estimated everything perfectly. And also the food that was delivered by the caterer, when it first arrived, I did think, wow, I've got too much food, but most of that was eaten with just 1 or 2 plates of little nibbles left. So everybody had a lot to eat and drink. We had lots of conversation, fun, dancing. The music was amazing. One of my best friends, Maria, she's a DJ, and she organised the music for the evening, and it was just lovely, melodic, very chic. Everybody made a real effort to dress up, because I put on the invitation the dress code chic, and everybody did their own interpretation of that, and everybody looked incredible. The really irritating thing is that I did film the canapes, all of the table, and everything before the party started, but this has happened to me once before. The memory card does this thing where it gets corrupted and the footage is gone. So very irritatingly, that isn't available to show you, which is really annoying, because this is the whole point of this vlog, and then we got through all of it, and then you were supposed to see, and it looked so beautiful. The food was fabulous. So yes, apologies. That footage is no longer with us. This has happened to me once before. It's also happened to Nathan with his photographs. We went on a trip to Scotland and he took loads of gorgeous photos, and his card corrupted and they disappeared forever. So it is one of those things that you're just so irritating about my job, when technology doesn't help what you're supposed to be doing, and it kind of messes up everything. But it's okay, the party was fabulous. You'll have to take my word for it. It was really fun. I've had a wonderful time celebrating my birthday. Yesterday I was a little bit hungover, but I managed to get up and get the house back in shipshape. It was a little bit dishevelled after having so many people around, so I wasn't able to relax and rest until it was all done. So I spent yesterday about 2 hours just cleaning, getting all of the glasses washed, putting everything away, mopping the floor because it was a bit sticky with alcohol. But that's a sign of a good time. So yes, it was really, really fun. We had a wonderful, amazing time, and I'm really, really glad. I'm glad my birthday is done now for another year. I want to move on, and I've got lots of things to be getting on with this week. I think I said it's Monday. I've got a meeting with Nathan in about half an hour. We've got an exciting project that we're going to be working on. This week I'm doing a few lovely reels on Instagram with some brands that I've worked with for Valentine's Day, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm just feeling very positive. It's a lovely sunny day and I'm feeling like we're just so close to getting to spring. February will go by in a flash, even though I hate to let wish time away, but February is a short month, and then March we really do start to see those signs of life coming, like the little daffodils, the crocuses, the birds getting a little bit more vocal. So I'm very, very happy that January is finished. It seemed to go on forever and ever, but now spring is on the way. So much to look forward to, and I'm going to be here with you every week sharing. So yes, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for leaving me lovely messages for my birthday, and on all of your lovely comments for the last Q&A that I did with Nathan. He really enjoyed doing that with me for his first ever Q&A. So yeah, thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a mishmash of things, but I just thought it showed a genuine week of party preparation and general chores and getting things done at home. So thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time, but until then, take care. Bye-bye.